Hey guys, Namaste. I'm Rebecca. I'm here to guide you through your morning Hatha flow. We're going to be working on our backs today. You won't need any blocks if you have some water to stay hydrated. And I'm going to interweave some Ted Lasso quotes throughout the class to just get you inspired. So let's meet on the mat in a comfortable seated position. And we'll begin in just a moment. So you want your legs adjacent. And sitting up tall, our first quote from the hit TV series is believe, setting an intention to believe in yourself today. So bringing our hands to heart center. This is a breathing technique. Inhale, lift up taller from the top of your head. And exhale, bringing your hands forward in front of you, palms together. Inhale, open up wide, your wingspan. And exhale, coming back together, drawing your chin to your sternum. Inhale, bringing your hands back to heart center. And exhale, completing Robin's breath. So I'll cue you again, and then we'll do one more on our own. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Nice. And again, that's Robin's breath, and it's energizing. So we're going to come into our backs. And we're going to start with half happy baby here. So keeping one leg bent, we're going to grab our big toe with our peace fingers, our right toe, and bringing our knee into our armpit and massaging our sacrum or low back. Rocking back and forth. And then pushing out with your foot any amount, getting a stretch in the back of your leg. And breathing. Hugging them in and switch it out. Rocking back and forth. Keeping your right leg grounded. And then pushing out from your foot, strong and actively. Release. Now doing happy baby, full happy baby, Ananda Balasana. Hooking those peace fingers to your toes. And then extending your legs. Keeping your sacrum grounded. And stretching just a little more. And exhale, bring your knees to your chest. And rocking back and forth. So bringing your knees down, then lifting them back up. For dead bug, maybe rolling your ankles and your shins are parallel with the ground. And then lifting your arms overhead and up, reaching above the fingertips. We're going to bring our right arm down, hovering and extending the opposite leg, left leg. Inhale, lengthening, and exhale, come back to center, watching your form here. And left arm, right leg, pushing out from the ball of your foot. And exhale, reverse tabletop. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Lengthening and crunching. And just stay mindful of the breath with the movement. Your mind and body love this connection. Good job. Lowering down, this is just a little pelvic tilt. So tipping your pelvis forward and then flexing your spine down, grounding. And maybe squeezing your glutes and pressing your arms, flattening your spine to the mat. Tilt and press. Inhale when you lift and exhale when you flatten. Just slow and controlled movement. Warming up your low back for our yoga sequence today for strong backs. So coming back into Apanasana and tucking your chin, massaging between your shoulder blades as well. And then we're going to start rocking and rolling a little ball. And maybe rocking all the way up. Meeting in tabletop pose. Taking any movement here, side to side. Playing with shifting the weight from the left side to the right side, but staying connected to your mat and stable. And then some rolls. Moving as fluidly as possible. Inhale, rolling forward into cow, lifting your chin. Your heels of your hands are pressing back towards your knees. And tucking your toes here to engage your lower body. And exhale, pressing the heels of your hands away from your knees. Puffing up between the shoulder blades and pressing through the tops of your feet. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And one more. Meeting back in tabletop. Bringing your hands a handprint forward. Curling your toes. Pressing back. And then straighten your legs and Adho Mukha Shavasana, down dog. Just bicycling here a moment. Doing what feels good. And then we're going to stroll up, one foot in front of the other, tiptoe, meeting in forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, push those hips back, and exhale, falling forward, bending your knees. Inhale, one vertebra at a time, upward salute, and exhale, Tadasana. So let's do a few sun salutations. Bringing your hands alongside you, Tadasana, pressing evenly through your feet, the four corners of the feet, they say. Your abs are corseted and your chin level. Inhale, arms overhead, baby back bend, and exhale, arms wide, planting your hands on the mat. And we'll step or jump back into tabletop or plank. If you're in plank, your shoulders right above the tops of your fingertips. And lowering down, keeping our elbows gravitating inwards, coming down all the way to the mat. So our heels of our hands are right by our ribs, and our legs are Velcroed together. Inhale, lifting up our front body, and then our legs. Pressing out through the balls of our feet for Shalabhasana locust pose. And we'll hold this for 3 breaths. And exhale, coming forward. Bringing our hands under our shoulders. Bending our knees, touching our toes. And pushing back into down dog again. Walking up to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, Uttanasana, stretching the back of your neck. Inhale, lifting, using your core, gazing up at your thumbs, and exhale, Tadasana, watching your posture here. Arms alongside you. Inhale, big breath of air. Exhale, swan dive down, stamping your hands. Step or jump back into plank. And lowering down, Chaturanga Dandasana. This time, bringing your hands behind you, interlacing your fingers, rolling your shoulders back. And lift up again for Shalabhasana number 2. Taking 3 belly breaths. Gazing down your nose. And exhale. Hands under shoulders. And then closing like a book, down dog. Trying to align your ears with your biceps. Strolling up to the top of the mat, or this time if you want to hop, Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, lower down. Pushing from your feet, rooting to rise. And exhale, Tadasana. So we're just going to do one more round. Urdhva Hastasana and Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. And step or jump back into plank or tabletop. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, lowering down. This time, if you want to slide your hands under your hips, this is the Shalabhasana A. And then inhale to lift and exhale to your belly, rooting through your belly. And exhale, lower down. We're going to bring our hands stacked in front of us and then just rest our chin there for a moment. Maybe massaging your pelvis here, which is calming. For our next head lasso quote, you know what the happiest animal on earth is? It's a goldfish. You know why? It has a 10-second memory. Be a goldfish. Wise words, Ted. If you want to grab a drink of water, go ahead. So lifting back up into your tabletop. And then pushing up into down dog, pedal it out again. Inhale, reaching the right leg to the sky, rolling your ankle. And exhale, rotating your hip, lifting up from the side of your leg and gazing at your big toe under your armpit. Maybe rolling here. Inhale, dog split again. And exhale, curling and stepping it through. If you need to take a little hop and then bring your ankle to the front, do that. Lowering down your back knee and back foot. Inhale, crescent. And exhale, bring your palms together. Inhale, 45 degrees with steeple fingers. And exhale, rounding your back, chaturanga. Cactus arms. Or prana mudra. Inhale, pointing. And exhale, opening. Not forgetting about your lower body. Inhale. And exhale, squeezing between your shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale, tipping your elbows ever so slightly. And one more. And exhale. Coming back. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Pushing back up into down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. And exhale, three-legged dog. Dog split again. And exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, opening. Bringing your hands together. Inhale, 45 degrees, long spine. And exhale, unveiling your heart. Inhale. Exhale, 3 more. Breathing through your nose. Good job. And coming back into tabletop, I'm gonna gaze to the left and then the right. Just rotating here. Our next Ted Lasso quote, let yourself enjoy that biscuit. Just simple pleasures, little milestones to look forward to during the day. And curling and lifting those hips to the sky. Inhale, right leg lifts again. And exhale, bringing it in and then to the front. Turning your back foot at 60 degrees and pressing through that knife edge of the back foot. We're going to rise up for warrior one and just pushing that front hip back to square up your hips. Fierce warrior. Steady and with ease from your upper body. Inhale, lift a little higher, and exhale, turning to the long edge for warrior two. Reaching back, and then reaching to the front. Reaching back, gazing at your back hand, and then bringing that front arm overhead, humble. Peaceful. Shifting your hips back to the front for warrior one. We're going to step off our back foot for warrior three. So I said we didn't need blacks today, but if you did have blacks, you could use them. Or you could just do standing L. For warrior three, this is the standing L version, bringing both your hands down. And then just keeping your knee and toe facing down. And when you feel steady, lifting, lengthening from your heel to the top of your head. And then maybe bringing your arms alongside you, thumbs out. And holding for 3 breaths again. Good job. Lowering down. Inhale, crouching dog. And exhale, plank. Inhale, corseting your abs, and exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. A little higher. And coming forward a little more gracefully than that. Rise up Warrior one. Watching your breath and turning. Warrior two. Reach back and forwards, back, and making that arc. Watching your shoulders here, lowering them from your ear, rolling them back. Just making slight adjustments. Warrior one. And then watching your back, that it's straight, stepping up into standing L. Or maybe warrior three. I'm kind of like inching my hands up my leg. And breathing, finding that drishti or gaze point. Good job. Lowering down. And inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Coming down into cobra or up dog. Keeping your wrists alongside your ribs. And exhale, sitting back in child's pose. Good job. Our next Ted Lasso quote, be curious and not judgmental. Curious about any sensations in your body. Not attaching any labels to them. So coming into tabletop, this is called striking cobra when you bend your elbows, bringing your chest down and then coming all the way down onto our bellies again or prone on the mat. So we're gonna do one more Shalabhasana variation, a swimming variation. So you're gonna bring your arms wide and straight above you, and then also widen the stance of your legs like a Superman. Inhale, left arm, right leg, always pressing out right here from the ball of your foot. Using your right hand as a bolster. Exhale, come down. And right arm, left leg, lift and lower. Left, right. Left, right. Lifting a little higher. And coming down a little softer. And now we're gonna swim fast. Trying to keep the same cadence of the breath we were doing earlier when it was slow and controlled. So kicking. And watching your form. 3 more seconds. 2 more seconds. Good job. Let's bring our left ear on our stacked hands. Doing that triple warmer rock again. And then bringing your right ear, stretching SCM, that big muscle in your neck, gently. So bring your elbows under your shoulders, tucking your legs back in together, Sphinx pose, just more of an upper back stretch, and you're pressing through the tops of your feet. And let's do some kicks. So flexing your foot, 1, 2, 3, staying connected to the mat through your belly and pelvis. Left leg, 1, 2, 3. Right leg and left leg. Just imagine you're strengthening your low back. Good job. I think 80% of people have low back pain in modern society. So strengthening that area is important. How about one more on each side? This time resting your forehead on the tops of your hands. And maybe switching the stack here. So my left hand was on top, just noticing that. So I'm putting my right hand now. So we've been preparing for bow pose. So we're gonna flex our feet again, opening our toes. This is a modification if you want to turn on your side if it's too much and you're getting more of a quad stretch, trying to line up your heel with your, you're on the same plane, your knee and your shoulder, sorry. Feel it in your hip flexor. But if not, you're gonna bring both hands to your ankles. Another alternative is to just reach back actively, gazing down our nose. This might be enough, or we're gonna inhale, lengthen, exhale, lift. Lower down. We're gonna do that one more time and hold for 3 belly breaths. So setting back up again. You always want your knees kind of magnetized towards each other. Breathing, inhale, and exhale, push. Like you're pushing your feet into a wall. Good job. Lower down. And let's sit back in child's pose again. So bringing our knees together, we're going to do an inversion called rabbit Shashasana. So you want to bring the top of your head. You can find your crown by bringing the heel of your hand to where your hairline is and then where your middle finger touches. You're going to bring that down to the mat and then secure your hands firmly in the arches of your feet. So wrapping your hands around, pressing your thumbs into the tops of your feet. You're going to get a really nice stretch in your shoulders and mid-back. I like coming onto my toes. I've seen people lift their feet as well if you feel so inclined and safe to do that. Only putting like 20% pressure on your head. And we were holding this for a minute, so we have 20 more seconds. If at any point you want to come out of it, just rest in child's pose. Breathing costally through your ribs. And good job. Bringing your knees apart and resting in child's pose again. That pose is surprisingly challenging. And another Ted Lasso quote, "Don't let the wisdom of age be wasted on you." So interpret that as you will. So we're gonna gently lift ourselves up. If you need a water break again. Moving into a few twists and forward folds for our cool down. You wanna bring your left heel in towards your midline and then tuck your back foot in towards your back. And then exhale, twisting towards your front knee, but staying centered through your upper body. Sliding that left arm down, lift up, and then come through watching your fingertips move behind you. pushing off, and then making that graceful arc again, mermaid. It's windshield wiper here. Hip spiral the other direction. And turning. And slide the hand down again for mermaid. Really pressing into my foot to just get a nice top of your foot stretch. So that left leg, if you want to turn your foot and then cross it over for Gamakasana, cow face pose. So stacking your knees here. Also, you can do fire log if this is better, but just your ankle over your knee. But both are big hip openers. And just settling in if you feel like a little askew. Slowly ease into evenness. Stretching your tricep. Keeping your chin lifted. And you can keep that upper body stretch and then lowering down. Long through the low back and then soft through the upper back. Leaning back. If you want to grab your feet here for a little balance. And then switching to Gamakasana again on the other side. Grabbing your big toes. If you want to press your thumbs into your middle of your foot, helps with relaxation as well. And tricep stretch. Lower it down. Bringing both feet together for butterfly, Gamakasana. First, we're going to flutter, warming and activating our hips, adductors. And then we're going to squeeze our knees down as we lean forwards. So actively stretching. But watching our breath. And if it's too much, just relax. We didn't do that cross on the other side, so just crossing and finding that balance again on the other side. Good job. So grabbing our ankles, we're going to lower down and pop up into bridge. So keeping those heels in. Sorry, and then lifting. Maybe interlacing your hands. Keeping the heels of the hands in towards each other. Coming up on the balls of the feet and lowering down. Gazing up and unrolling like pearls on a necklace. Crossing the left leg over, let's lift up again into bridge. Stringing that pearl necklace again and right leg. Crossing the right leg over, we're going to take a twist. And then the left leg over, twist. If there's any little move you want to do before your Shavasana, you could do happy baby again. You want to elevate your heart over your head. I'm doing fish pose. And then when you're ready, resting in Shavasana for a few moments. Just taking this time for yourself is training your mind to be calm. Using your body as an oasis. You can always come back to. And stay in Shavasana as long as you can. But when you're ready, you're gonna slowly bring yourself back up into a comfortable seated position. Coming back to the Ted Lasso quote we started with, believe you're gonna have a great day. Thank you so much. Please let me know any feedback and see you next time. Thanks. Take care.